But many people don't know the difference between a star and a pentagram. But the Masons themselves know the difference, and they tell us what the difference is. In the book called The History of Freemasonry, written in 1891, this book was written by a series of 32nd and 33rd degree Freemasons. On page 49 of the book it says this, quote, "This star represents good when represented with one point upward." And the page reads on, let me remind you, these are high-ranking Masons, quote, "But when turned with one point down, it represents evil, all that is opposed to the good, pure, and virtuous," end quote. So the star with one point down is evil, and the Masons have it on the cover of this Bible. The Eastern Star is a pentagram, as I mentioned, as its chief emblem, and it's always been, the pentagram is one of the biggest symbols in Satanism, and probably the biggest. And as you can see right here, this is a clothing line right here. It's called the New World Order clothing line. By the way, they also had, as you can see here, first of all, as a pentagram on the guy's side there. What's interesting is their advertisement, they talk about order coming out of chaos for the New World Order clothing line. The colors, again, are very interesting, black, red, and white, because they're the colors of the Nazi Party. And the Masons declare in their writings that the colors of the Royal Master Mason degree are black, red, and white. The Masons have created many groups, such as the Eastern Star, we've mentioned, has the pentagram for the symbol, the Demolay, which is for the young men of Masonic members, the boys, the Job's Daughters, or Rainbow Girls, for the young girls of the Masons, and Prince Hall Lodges for the blacks. And the Shriners are a special group of Masons made up of 32nd and 33rd degree Scottish Rite Masons and 13th degree or Knights Templar York Rite Masons. The Shriners claim to be a charitable organization, yet the facts prove that isn't the case. Only 1/3 of the money raised by the Shriners goes to charity. The Shriners also wear red hats called fezzes. Interesting story about the fez, because the fez comes from